What's up everyone, my name is Augustine, I'm a cruise ship musician and this YouTube channel is dedicated to anyone who works or wants to work on a cruise ship. So if that's you, make sure you hit the subscribe button and you check out my other videos because you're gonna find them useful. Many people asked me about my cabin, what's it like, if I have to share it. So in today's video, I'm gonna give you a tour of my crew cabin and I'm gonna tell you everything about it. So the first thing you need to know is that most crew members have to share their cabin with another member from their own department. So for example, if you're a bar waiter, you're definitely gonna be sharing with another bar waiter. If you're a musician, you're gonna share with another musician. But depending on your position, you might be able to have a single cabin. For example, me as a solo musician, that means I play by myself, I'm not in a band, I don't have to share my cabin. If I was the bassist or the drummer of a band, then I would definitely have to share with a member of my own band. So yeah, depending on your position, you might be able to get a single cabin, and that's definitely going to affect how much you like your cabin. The other thing you have to know is that crew cabins are definitely not as fancy as passenger cabins, right? So for example, you might get dirty walls, dodgy furniture, broken mirrors, and that's totally fine. But once you get past that initial shock and you get used to it, you're gonna like it. Also, most crew cabins don't have any windows or portholes. Some of them, especially the management positions, they have a porthole, which is like a window, but you can't open it, so no fresh air. But you have a nice view of the sea. But on the bright side, you know, if you don't have a porthole, you can sleep anytime because, you know, you turn off the light and it's pitch black. On the bright side, or actually the dark side, but that's what I like. You know, I don't have a porthole, but it's fine by me because if it's like 3 p.m. I can sleep. Also, depending on your position and the company you work for, you might be able to get a cabin steward, which is a guy who comes every week and he cleans your cabin and he leaves you toilet paper, a fresh towel, he takes out the trash and he changes your bed sheets. Oh, and he takes your uniform, or if you don't have a uniform like me, your shirts, and they take them to the laundry, they wash them and they iron them for you, and then they bring it back. So it's awesome. That's my favorite thing, because back in London I have to iron all my shirts and that takes so much time, whereas here is so much easier. Okay, so now I'm gonna give you a little tour of my crew cabin. Okay, so this is the view from the door. The lenses are not very wide, so I think I'm gonna do some shots with my iPhone as well, so you can see a bit more. There you go. And then as we walk in and we turn, we can see that's the door and the wardrobe. There's some hangers there where I leave my shirts for the cabin steward to pick them up. And here on top of the wardrobe, we have life jackets. Of course, we have two because this is a cabin for 2 people, but I just need one. So yeah, I have 2, of course. And then the wardrobe, since it's for 2 people, it's quite big and I really like it because there's a lot of storage space. So I'm gonna show you. Keep my shirts and my shoes, my clothes, so many jumpers. I wish I didn't bring so many jumpers because we're in the Caribbean and it's really hot, so I'm not using them at all. So yeah, lots of storage space. Here we have a mountain of hangers. And there's a sign somewhere that says, please return the hangers to the laundry. But the guy who was here before me never returned them to the laundry. And I'm not doing it either. So yeah, and I hope the next guy won't. So I think in a few years time, it's gonna be like up to here. We got some broken mirrors. And then this one doesn't have a mirror. But this one does, and it's not broken. Hey everyone. So that's the entrance, and as we walk in, we can see we have bunk beds because it's a cabin for 2 people. Of course, I sleep in the bottom bed, and then the top bed I just use it for keeping my suitcases. And I say suitcases because there's a smaller one inside that one. Very clever. And yeah, also the other thing is that if you have a single cabin in this company, you can request a thing called cabin share. So for example, in the summer, my sister's coming and she's gonna stay here for a week so she can sleep in the top bed. I don't think every company does that, but at least that's the way it works here. The beds are actually quite comfortable, and as I said, they change the bed sheets every week for you. We got lamps as well. It's quite nice actually, I can't complain. Some people are lucky enough to have double beds, even though they're not sharing, or if they're sharing with their girlfriend or boyfriend, they get double beds as well. I wish I had one, but on the other side, like they take so much space. So I think I much rather have the space and a single bed. It's not too bad. And then here I got a bedside table and a table and a comfortable chair. So whenever I watch movies or something, I just sit there, and I've got my laptop here. So yeah, it's quite nice actually. Here I got my bottle. So I got 2 bottles. Blue for, I bought them in Aruba, as you can see. So blue for water and red for red wine. Next to the chair I got a bean and my bag where I keep everything for my gigs, and my desk. It's quite a nice desk. It comes with a TV as well, but I don't watch telly, so I don't really use that one. And what else? A chair and a fridge. Not every cabin's got a fridge, but I think most. So I'll show you. It's quite a nice fridge, and yeah, I got some wine, water, Coke, chocolate. Every cabin comes with a phone that you can use in case of an emergency. You can ring the bridge, and you can also call your friends, or if you're late for a gig or something, they're gonna call you and they're gonna let you know. So the plugs, the sockets, they are American and European, which really annoys me actually, because this is a British company and all the guests are from the UK. So why not having UK plugs? Then we have a storage unit here. Oh, that hat is for safety purposes. So if the ship sinks, we go to our master stations where all the passengers join us, and then we can get in the lifeboats if necessary. So we wear those hats so that everyone knows that we're crew and they should follow us. This is a speaker for announcements in case of emergency, or whenever there's a drill or something, they let us know. And here we can, actually we can't, but we're supposed to regulate the temperature, but I don't think this does anything at all. You can't turn it off or anything. Here's how the cabin looks like from the other side. There's a gap next to the bed where I leave my guitar, which is really useful actually. And now I'm gonna show you the bathroom. Don't expect anything huge. Right, so this is the bathroom, and it's very small, but it's lovely, it works. So a small shower and toilet, sink. Here I can leave my toiletries, and I got a medicine cabinet as well. So yeah, of course you can open this as well, very nice. And towels. Oh, this is like a line where you can hang your your laundry. There you go, you can hang your laundry from there, and when you don't need it, this is the best part, you just go, there you go, it's gone. But to be fair, I don't use it, I just use the dryers. Alright, as you can see, there's not too much to show you. It's definitely not huge, but I really like my cabin. It's nice and cozy. I love spending time here, watching movies, practicing new songs, sleeping, and hanging out with friends. It's quite nice. So I hope you guys found it interesting or useful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you work, or if you want to work on a cruise ship, make sure you hit the subscribe button and you check out my other videos, because you're definitely going to find them useful. Thank you very much for watching until the end. See you next time. Bye.